Just want to do a quick tutorial on the Wat Mission. I know some people I talked to have struggled with it, including myself. I was able to complete it, I think about a couple months back. So I figure I'll help people that are struggling right now with it. Basically, you could definitely beat this mission with all G12s. You might need to get some gear on the left side or some of these bugs to make them increase the health pool a little more. I'll show you the mods afterward. I don't want to take too much time, make this video too long. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to do a walkthrough on what my thinking process is. The first move I did was I used this special to call the AoE with the rockets. Unfortunately, I forgot to start the recording. But that's what I did. My next move here, I'm going to use the spy, this move here. Let's intel that increase the potency of all the bugs. That would land the ability block. And Sergeant, as well as Clone Medic. Those are the key. Because Sergeant will AoE the whole team and does a lot of damage. And Medics, if you don't ability block him, he'll heal all the clones. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we will target this Sergeant because he doesn't have ability block versus this one here that I already have. Okay, now we're going to ability block Medic here. Make sure it doesn't heal the team. We're going to go around and pretty much block all the key clones. The clone commander, I think, gives extra turn meter. Yep, 15% turn meter. So I'm going to ability block him too. I'm going to call in, using soldier to call in Pago, who have this basic route to ability block. Good. So now we're going to work on sharpshooters because they're going to be doing armor shred on everybody if you don't ability block them as well. I'm going to block this sergeant again. Prevent the AoE. Then we're going to move back over here using the basic. Okay, we took him out. We're going to come back and try to finish off medic here, basic. The basic you want to use as much as possible because the basic actually equalize all the health protection on all the bugs. I'm going to go back and ability block commander here. Oh, we killed him. Okay, now we're going to ability block sharpshooter. Since our brute has debuffs, I'm going to use this ability to cleanse him off alpha. We'll block it. We'll go back and take out medic before we revive anybody. We'll finish off sergeant. Again, try to use basic as much as you can, especially when you're getting a tail end. That will lead you to wave 2, the next wave. You want, if you can, you want all the ability cooldown on full reset. So you don't have to wait your turn to use them on the next wave. Okay, wave 2. Okay, here we got Shakti, which will be super tanky, as I dealt with in the past. Sharpshooter, again, it's not a high priority, but definitely Shakti is high priority. But since she's so tanky, you probably want to save her as your last kill. The key here, you got to take out an ability block Vanguard as soon as you can. Same thing with Medic and ECOF as well. So we're going to, again, use this here. This elicit intel by spy that will increase the potency. We're going to do on Jedi Vanguard. Okay, we're going to Try to do on sharpshooter here. Again, we're going to call Pago. This is basic lands ability block. Unfortunately, at that time it did not. We'll keep using basic. Okay, now we're going to go work on Clone Medic so he doesn't revive back the ally. I'm going to try to ability block Shakti here. Okay. And ability block Eve-Car. Good. And go back and work on Jedi Vanguard. Basically the idea is you will try to ability block whoever loses the ability block on them. So right now Vanguard doesn't have ability block. We're going to save this special for right here. We're going to save it for the next wave because right now we got everything under control. I'm going to use basic. I'm going to ability block Shakti again. We're not going to use the big hit on Shakti. We're going to try to save it for the next wave. Okay. Here we're going to use soldier called Pago. Again, Pago's basic kind of ability block an enemy. Fortunately, that time didn't land, so we're going to use a special to cleanse the debuffs on the brute. Okay. Go back here on Evkov. Try to take him out. Good. Okay, I'm going to try to finish Vanguard here. Basic. Again, we want to save our special for the next wave. That's why when you're down to 1 or 2 enemy, you don't want to use a special if you could help it. Okay, this here, Mace Windu is your #1 priority to ability block because his Shadow Point will basically instant kill you. We're going to use this special here because that will put a lot of debuffs on the enemy. Got Tenacity down. So right now we got ability block on Mace. We're going to work on Sergeant because his AoE does a lot of damage. Again, Soldier will call Pago. Nope, no ability block, so we're going to use this special on Spy to increase the potency. Hopefully it'll land ability block, and we did. Going to work on Medic here. We'll go back and work on Sharpshooter. Doesn't land any armor shred on us. Basic. Okay, I'm going to try to take out. Oh, we got a taunt here from Clone Trooper. We're going to use basic to dispel it. And we did. I'm going to go back here and take out Sergeant here. Okay, now we got right here, we got this Shadow Point Mace put on Brute, so we're going to have to try to cleanse it. We're going to use the call to assist and try to ability block here. Hopefully that will cycle through so Pago could cleanse the Brute. Basic. Use a special by Soldier again on Pago. Okay, basic on Mace. And that's what happened if you don't clear that Shadow Point on Brute here. As you could tell, Mace almost took out my Brute. And unfortunately, my Pagos haven't had his turn yet to use the cleanse on Brute. But we're going to keep hitting Mace and try to take him out. I'm going to say the special for wave 4. Okay, we're going to use this one here. This is from Alpha to cleanse all debuffs on the allies. That will take care of the debuff on the brute. We'll use basic here. Again, we want to save our cooldown ability on cooldowns for wave 4. Okay, priority on this one again. You want ability block Vanguard. You want ability block Sergeant because his AoE could do a lot of damage. Also want ability block Art Trooper because its rocket is just deadly. And also ability block Alea. But your commander also need to be ability block. So what my order ability block usually is Sergeant, because he's AoE does a lot of damage, and then try to do Art Trooper, and then Vanguard, Clone Commander, Alea, and you could pretty much leave Luminaria alone because she does really minimum damage on your bugs. So in this one, again, we're going to target Sergeant here. We use basic because we don't have any debuffs, and they don't have any buffs on them. Okay, we're going to use the special here because that will get the debuffs going. There we go. Okay, we're going to increase the potency with Spy. We got ability block, good. We'll go back here on, say, turn meter on Commander because he's about to go. Again, we're going to call Pago. Okay, we're going to go back on Sergeant. Ability block. And we killed him instead, that's fine. Okay, we got big hit. I'm going to try to take out Clone Trooper because, again, his special is super deadly. And we got him out. Good. We're going to work on Vanguard so he doesn't put any ability block on the bugs. Good. Go back on Commander here. Uh-oh, they stung our brute. Okay, since they got buffs on their team, the enemy, we're going to use the Alpha's buff removal. Ability block Commander. Okay, we're going to go back and ability block Alea. I'm going to use Pago Special to cleanse the brute. Unfortunately, we didn't land any ability block. But here we got Sunfact. Sunfact, I like to see this special right here, which does stagger for 2 turns. I'm going to try to put it on the commander here since he's got entrenched, which makes it a little harder to land your debuffs. So I'm going to put on him, hopefully it lands, and it did. Okay, we're going to work on Vanguard. Good. Go back here on Luminaria. Again, Soldier calls Pago. No ability block. I'm going to try again. Hopefully lands. Ability block. Oh, we killed him. That's even better. So we're going to work on Alea here. Okay, again, I'm going to use the special here to increase potency. Hopefully you'll land the ability block. Okay, he's almost down. We're going to use this big hit from Spy, I think, on Vanguard. That should take care of him. Okay, we're going to work on, I think, Alea here. And to finish off, Alpha, get the job done. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you the mods here real quick. I'm going to try to keep this video short for you guys. Okay, as you can tell, I have 3 bugs relic, but I have done this with all Gear 12 before I even relic Alpha, Spy, and Sunfax. So Gear 12 can definitely do it. But again, you want to get the pieces on the left-hand side. So as you can tell right here on Soldier, I got 2 right now. I'm working on putting in 3rd, but before I relic the Alpha, Spy, and Sunfac, I have all the pieces on the left-hand side, and I think I have like 1 pieces on the right-hand side, like one of these here. So give 6,500 health with additional 6 speed and some resistance to give them a little more survivability. So I'm gonna show you the turn order. So I modded Alpha the fastest. Before I got him Relic earlier today, he was at 251 speed. And this is health, 81,000, 73,000 protection, 273 speed. But as I mentioned before, I Relic him at G12. I was able to beat this with 251 speed. Not a whole lot of damage. Again, his job's not to do damage, just to make sure the brute survive. And I put a set of speed mods and defense mod. So I got health, 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 and speed. Again, nothing special, just something with a lot of protection in the secondary. As you can tell, this one's got 2,000, 2,100, I should say. Just a lot of speed. Again, more protection, health here. This one's got some offense, just happened to be. Okay, Spy, again, I increased his relic to level 4 today, but before I even relic them, I was able to beat the events. For Spy, I put a set of offense and crit chance. So we got protection with crit chance. Got offense here, crit damage, and speed. And the speed is 233, 47,000 health, 35,000 protection. His damage is high because I have him Relic 4. When he was at G12, he was still doing, I think, like 4,000 damage at G12. And that's enough to get the job done. The other factor you have to consider is the critical chance. You want him to crit. Before I had him Relic, he was, I think, a 67 or 68% crit chance. So next I got Pago. Pago, I put potency because I want him to land those ability blocks. And I have a set of health mods on him. Protection, potency, defense. I want a health or protection triangle, but I didn't have one, so I find the next best one with decent speed and decent protection. So I happened to use this one because it had decent speed, or 12 speed, and protection is like 1118. And then just again, more speed, more protection, as you can tell. $30,000 health, 30,000 protection, 227 speed. Damage, not a whole lot, 2,500. That's not his job. His job is to land those ability block. As you can tell, the potency is 102. Before I added more gear on him, I didn't have any of these gears on the left-hand side. I think it was at 96% or 97 for potency. So next we got Soldier. Soldier, I put all crit chance mods. Got health, a lot of protection secondary, crit chance, and speed. Soldier is the weakest, again, because he only got 2 gear on him. 27,500 health, 25,000 protection, 205 speed. Doesn't need to go super fast. Same thing with Spy too. I just happened to have those mods that gave him that much speed. I was looking for more survivability with the health and protection. His damage is 3,100 and his crit chance is 76. You want him to quit, because when he, I forget what's his special here. So deal physical damage to target enemy and call random ally to assist. And that's why when I use this ability, I always try to call Pago, because I know Pago's basic could land deep ability block. Alright, and the last one, Sun Fact. I make him super tanky. Again, when he was at D12 plus 3, I was still able to beat the event. I basically use the same mod, 2 sets of health and 1 set of defense. Again, nothing special on the mods, just a lot of protection and health you could find. Speed didn't matter. Offense, again, didn't matter. This particular mod just happened to have offense. A lot of defense, protection, as you could tell. More protection, primary. And then put health on the arrow. I mean, you could put protection too if you want. Okay, his total health is 75,000, protection is 109, speed, again, he basically is a tank, so speed doesn't really matter on him. I have him at 160 speed. Potency, again, not a big deal. Tenacity is important. You don't want him to get stunned. And then damage, not a big factor. His main job is to tank and protect the Spy, Soldier, and Pago. Alright, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to help you out the best I can. Again, you could do this with just Gear 12 bugs all the way without relics like I have right now. I did notice with the relics that make the Wat Mission a lot easier, but as I mentioned many times so far in this video, I did it before multiple times with G12 bugs. Alright guys, good luck out there. May the force be with you.